Okay, 7:15. This is the time when we have a public session. So we have one person signed up. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to have that person come up to the microphone. And after that, there's a couple proclamations that I want to read. We have some people in the audience that will be participating in it. One is for the Child Abuse Prevention Month, which is April, and for the Arbor Day celebration coming up soon. So first things first, let's do the public session. The person that's signed up, the only person signed up, is a Mark McRoby. Please step right up to the podium, state your name and address, and know this, that and these rules are very simple, Mark. No profanity, no name calling, no personal attacks, and please try to keep it to a 5-minute limit.
Will do, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Thanks.
So my name is Mark McRoby. I'm a resident of 96th Avenue in the 3rd Ward. I've lived there for about 30 years now. So with that said, I'm here to speak to proposed zoning change resolution item tonight. I do recognize that tonight is not a vote on the zoning change itself. It is to move it to public hearing. That said, a couple comments I'd like to get out on the record, if I may, please. This zoning change would rezone 2 parcels from traditional neighborhood, I got the terminology right, to traditional business. There was, at the planning board review meeting, which was April 7th, there was some very healthy discussion. I spoke at that meeting as well. Several of the other neighbors were there. Several of them spoke. But out of that review, and regarding the request, there were several concerns that I personally expressed. I won't rehash the whole planning board meeting here. I know several of the councilors were there in person and heard that firsthand. But in summary, the concerns that I expressed that night that I would just want to make sure the council heard here tonight as well were that there seems to be a significant lack of detail associated with that particular request, in my opinion. Don't claim to be a zoning expert, but just reading it and taking it at face value and some experience in construction and project development myself, it came across that way to me. There's references in there to the parcels being previously used for commercial purposes. That's not really true. Those have been green space forever. They were never part and parcel to the hotel operations that Mr. Thomas ran many years ago, or the restaurant business, whether it be Peppercorns or, I'll show my age, the old Howard Johnson's. There was great dialogue regarding the recognition or acknowledgement of the process. And again, any future development would be subject to site plan review, subject to the limitations in the table of uses for whatever the zoning may end up being. So again, I'm familiar with those. I recognize that. It does feel to me, though, it's a little bit like a blank check type situation. The presenter that evening at the planning board stated that there's no definitive development in the works. They've had interest, no offers. So it feels to me it's a little bit like trust me, you'll have your shot at anything when a site plan comes up if we go ahead and rezone this. And that's unsettling to me as a property owner in the area of what I consider one of Oswego's nicest, very residential neighborhoods. We all know that there's different levels of residential neighborhoods, and it's very quiet out there and very peaceful, and the neighbors would like to see it remain that way. So at the end of the day, the planning board conclusion was to not provide a positive advisory opinion to the council, which I'm sure everybody here is aware of. So I'd just like to encourage the council tonight to follow suit. And again, I do recognize that tonight's resolution is limited to just moving it to a public hearing. But from my perspective, if in fact the planning board did their thorough due diligence, which I feel they did, the council should heed that due diligence, and let's just put an end to this and not carry it any further. So thank you for your time. I appreciate the consideration.
Thank you. That was the only person signed up. Is there anyone else in the room that would like to speak? Seeing nobody else, I will close public session, and we will move on to something that might be a little more entertaining than zoning. I have 2 proclamations, like I mentioned. I'd like to have the Arbor Day people come up to the center. We've got some special people in the room, dressed in their colors.
Yes.
He's on the tree advisory.
Come on up.
Tree advisor.
All right. I'm in the center. Everybody else kind of crowd around here. No, I wouldn't do that. We got room over here? Okay. As I said, I have a proclamation that I'd like to read, and we have some fine people here joining me up here. The tree stewards and the tree advisory board help keep our tree canopy healthy, and is very important for that function here in our community. As we know, there's a lot of great, beautiful trees here, and the people behind me are certainly the stewards of that, and we're so lucky to have all of you do that for us. So without further ado, I'm going to read the proclamation, and then anybody that would like to speak after me, you're more than welcome. You can keep it to 5 minutes, though. Okay. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton, a pioneer who recognized the importance of trees, proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture for there to be a designated special day for tree planting. And whereas this tree planting holiday was called Arbor Day and was first observed on April 10th, 1872, and it is estimated that 1 million trees, let me repeat that, 1 million trees were planted in Nebraska on the first observance of Arbor Day. And whereas this idea gained traction over the years, and by the 1920s, each state in the United States had passed public laws designating a specific day to honor Arbor Day. And whereas Arbor Day is an important day to honor, as trees are a vital, renewable resource that so much of our daily lives depend on. And whereas planting and nurturing trees contributes to the health and well-being of present and future generations. And whereas trees in the city of Oswego are not only a part of our city's beautification, but trees are a vital part of our world, providing clean air, shade, and habitat for wildlife. And whereas the city of Oswego, as a long-standing recognized Tree City USA, requiring legal responsibility for oversight and care of trees in its jurisdiction, ensuring funds are allocated to the continued care of existing trees and the planting of new ones, as trees are an important public asset, as well as providing annual observance of Arbor Day officially by way of this proclamation. Now, therefore, I, Robert A. Corradino, Mayor of the City of Oswego, do hereby proclaim Friday, April 24th, 2026, is Arbor Day in the City of Oswego. I urge all citizens to celebrate Arbor Day by participating in activities such as planting trees, educating themselves about sustainable forestry practices, and fostering a culture of environmental stewardship. Congratulations, Arbor Day. Let's take a quick photo.
Autographs.
Yeah, probably.
Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful.
And we have a microphone here. If anybody would like to speak, this is for you. Anybody like to say a few words? Phil, I know you want to.
We are, is this on?
Yep.
Good. We are the Oswego Tree Stewards. We started our work in about 20 years ago on the city's trees, which are typically between the curb and the sidewalk. And so we have provided about 6,000 hours of professional grade tree care. That's trimming suckers and deadwood and just giving the trees a leg up. Did I do it?
Yes.
There was no round of applause. Well, all right. we do need help because we're getting older. I'm 80. The average age of the tree storage is about 72. And so we could use some people in their, say, late 60s who would provide young blood to it. We go out every Saturday that the weather's nice between April and October. And we've been doing this for about 20 years. And we pick a different street every year. I think this street we're going to do West 5th. And so next year it'll be West 6th and so on.
And what time do you do that?
Well, we meet at 11 o'clock, and you can find us on West 4th, the Saturdays this year. We meet from 11 to 1. We do something resembling work for 2 hours, and we shifted 1 hour so that the people protesting on the bridge would also be able to join us. Okay. Did I?
And we will be hanging this banner here in the chamber after tonight's ceremony. Somebody forgot the pole, but we'll make sure it's up. Thank you very much. Okay? Okay, next. Well, we have a smaller group for this presentation, but doesn't mean that it's not as important. So, as I mentioned earlier, this is Child Abuse Prevention Month, April. So this is certainly an important topic, and I'm happy to highlight it and be part of this. Let me read this, and then after that, you're welcome to say a few words. Whereas every child deserves to grow up in a safe, supportive, and nurturing environment, free from harm and neglect. And whereas child abuse prevention is a shared community responsibility, requiring the collective efforts of individuals, families, organizations, and leaders to create a culture of care and protection for our children. Whereas raising awareness about child abuse prevention empowers communities to take proactive steps in strengthening families, equipping caregivers with necessary resources, and fostering positive environments that promote healthy childhood development. And whereas communities must make every effort to support and promote programs and initiatives that provide education, advocacy, and assistance to children and their families to prevent abuse before it occurs. And whereas effective child abuse prevention programs thrive through strong partnerships among governmental agencies, educational institutions, faith-based organizations, healthcare providers, law enforcement, businesses, and community members. Whereas each and every individual has a role to play in recognizing, reporting, and preventing child abuse, and together we can create a future where all children feel safe, valued, and supported. Now, therefore, I, Robert A. Corradino, Mayor of the City of Oswego, do hereby proclaim the month of April 2026 as Child Abuse Prevention Month in the City of Oswego. I urge all residents to join in this effort to protect our children, strengthen our families, and build a safer, more nurturing community for future generations. Thank you for your efforts.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, council members. As the mayor said, this is Child Abuse Prevention Month. This is the 25th anniversary of the Child Advocacy Center. A lot has been accomplished in that 25 years, but there's so much more to do. We need to work together. Our slogan this year is Stronger Together, and I truly believe by working together we can make a huge difference in our community. So join me in making that effort. I appreciate everyone being here and the mayor's support. Thank you.
Okay, 7:30, time for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please call the roll.
His Honor the Mayor.
Here.
Counselor Kennedy. Here. Counselor Ashline. Here. Counselor Lautensack.
Here.
Counselor Fitzgibbons.
Excused?
Counselor Meyer.
Here.
Counselor Plunkett.
Here.
Counselor Thompson.
Here.
6 present, 1 excused.
Thank you. I just have a couple things under the mayor's report. This past week was the annual Fitzhugh Park Career Day, and myself and Judge Tim Kerwin and Counselor Tim Plunkett attended and had a wonderful time with the children. It started at about 9:15 and went to about 11 o'clock, and the police dog Donnie was a big hit because the police department was there, and Burritt Motors brought a ATV, which was even a bigger hit than the dog with the children. So I do want to highlight that event. It's the 9th year that they've done that, and it's a wonderful event to showcase to the children what careers there are out there. There were many businesses and organizations that shared what they did. So thanks to Councilor Plunkett and City Court Judge Kerwin for joining me. Second item that I have is that a little nice event on Friday as well. Later in the day, Councilor Plunkett and I went over to Pontiac Nursing Home, and we celebrated the 100th birthday for a woman by the name of Doris Letion, a woman that lived all of her life in New Haven and has been residing at the Pontiac Nursing Home. And she was quite entertaining in a pistol. When I sat next to her, I got a great opportunity to talk to her, and she certainly is a woman that knows where she is and is proud of her family and heritage. So it was a pleasure to talk to her and to meet the owners of Pontiac Nursing Home. The third and final item that I wanted to share under the mayor's report, I just got back from the college just before the meeting started. The event that I attended was the inaugural President's Inclusive Excellence Award Ceremony. And that ceremony highlighted and recognized 7 individuals for their efforts in the inclusive area. One of those people we happen to know and is in this room, Councilman Jonathan Ashline of the 7th Ward. So congratulations on receiving that award, and a round of applause for the council. That was the last item I had under the mayor's report. I think we'll go right into the meeting. Please call Resolution 87.
Approved minutes, Common Council meeting held March 23rd, 2026.
Councilor Plunkett, Councilor Thompson. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 88.
Appoint Commissioner of Deeds.
Councilor Ashline, Councilor Lautensack. Anybody having questions, concerns? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 89.
Approve use of public space, blanket authorization for the Oswego YMCA to install signs along city streets for annual events.
Councilor Meyer, Councilor Kennedy. Comments from the councilors? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 90.
Authorize use of public space, Oswego Elks Club number 271, in order to install a new flagpole at 132 West 5th Street.
Councilor Plunkett, Councilor Ashline. Comments? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 91.
Approve use of public space, Oswego City School District, in order to place signage in support of student videography projects.
Councilor Lautensack, Councilor Thompson. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 92.
Approve use of public space, Fred Donabella, in order to host the Frederick Layton Elementary and Kingsford Elementary Schools Annual Triathlon to be held on Sunday, June 7th, 2026.
Counselor Meyer, Counselor Kennedy. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 93.
Approve Frederick Layton Elementary and Kingsford Elementary Schools Annual Triathlon Fee Waiver Request.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Meyer. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 94.
Approve use of public space, David Thompson, owner of Gibby's Irish Pub, in order to host the Michelle Wink Memorial Golf Tournament after party to be held on Saturday, June 20th, 2026.
Counselor Kennedy, Counselor Lautensack. Any comments? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 95.
Approve Michelle Wink Memorial Foundation Golf Tournament after party fee waiver request.
Counselor Kennedy, Counselor Ashline. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 96.
Approve use of public space, the Oswego Music Hall, in order to host a barbecue event to be held on Sunday, June 7th, 2026, along Lake Street between West 2nd and West 3rd Streets.
Counselor Thompson, Counselor Kennedy. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 97.
Approve Oswego Music Hall barbecue fee waiver request.
Counselor Lautensack, Counselor Meyer. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 98.
Approve use of public space, Greater Oswego Fulton Chamber of Commerce, in order to host the annual farmers market to be held throughout the summer.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Thompson. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 99.
Approve farmers market fee waiver request.
Counselor Kennedy, Counselor Lautensack. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 100.
Approve use of public space, Eric Enright, in order to host Francis Enright's 100th birthday party to be held on Saturday, June 20th, 2026, in Moncom Park.
Counselor Ashline, Counselor Meyer. Any comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 101.
Motion to rescind resolution number 64 dated March 9th, 2026.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Ashline. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 102.
Approve use of public space, Oswego YMCA, in order to host the CNY Pumpkin Festival to be held Saturday, October 3rd through Sunday, October 4th, 2026.
Counselor Thompson, Counselor Kennedy. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 103.
Approve CNY Pumpkin Festival fee waiver request.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Ashline. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 104.
Approve Oswego YMCA Reindeer Run fee waiver request.
Counselor Lautensack, Counselor Meyer. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 105.
Approve Oswego YMCA Harbor Fest 5K fee waiver request.
Counselor Kennedy, Counselor Lautensack. Comments? please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 107.
Approve HarborFest 2026 fee waiver request.
Oh, that was 106. All right.
106.
106. Sorry, 106, not 107. Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Kennedy. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 107.
Approve Oswego County Pride Committee fee waiver request.
Counselor Lautensack, Counselor Ashline. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Abstain.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 511.
Call Resolution 108.
Approve Super Dirt Week fee waiver request.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Lautensack. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 109.
Approve amusement license for the 2026 events at the Oswego Speedway.
Counselor Meyer, Counselor Kennedy. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 110.
Authorize public hearing, proposed change of zone for properties located along Sheldon Avenue from a TN2 traditional neighborhood to TB traditional business.
Before I ask for a motion, I just want to remind people, and the speaker did mention this, that this is just to authorize a public hearing. It's not a vote for yes or no. It's just for a public hearing, which in this case, both sides will have the opportunity to present their case, and people from the neighborhood can talk. So that's all it is. I just want to reinforce that it's just to authorize a public hearing, just to give the people an opportunity to speak. So with that said, can I have a motion, please? Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Ashline. Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Comments?
Oh, I'm sorry. Got carried away. Comments? Yes. Which one? Counselor Meyer.
I know this went to the planning board. I was at that meeting. And my feeling on this is we have advisory committees. We all can't be, every counselor can't be have expertise in every area of government. We have advisory committees for a reason. My feeling was that the planning board voted this down unanimously. They have more expertise and more time than I do in this matter. So that's my feeling on the whole thing, and you guys do what you want.
All right. Anybody else? Counselor Thompson.
Yeah, my opinion is there's a proper way, proper order to do things in. And right now, there's not a clear plan for these parcels. And until there's a clear plan, I don't think we should have a public hearing because it won't be productive. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Call the roll. I don't think anybody else.
I was gonna-
I'm sorry. Counselor Lautensack.
That's okay. Zoning regulations are designed to protect our residents and maintain trust in our community. And I think that in promoting a community that is a healthy neighborhood, it would be beneficial for us to really dig in deeper before we make a decision on this.
So I'll ask the counselors, do you want to vote on this or do you want to table this?
I'm okay with tabling it. I don't know. There's three that didn't speak, so.
Counselor Kennedy.
I would feel more comfortable tabling this for now.
All right. I don't get a vote, so does somebody want to make a motion to table it? Counselor Thompson, Counselor Meyer. Call the roll for tabling this.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes to table.
Resolution passes. Resolution to table passes 601.
All right. Thank you. Call Resolution 111.
Grant waiver of the noise ordinance to David Thompson, owner of Gibby's Irish Pub located at 8 West 2nd Street, in order to have live music at his establishment during the summer months of June through September 2026.
Counselor Kennedy, Counselor Thompson. Comments? please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy?
Yes.
Counselor Ashline?
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack?
Yes.
Counselor Meyer?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Thompson?
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 112.
Grant waiver of the noise ordinance to Stacy Dawson of the Sting of Oswego Incorporated located at 49 West Bridge Street in order to have live music at her establishment during the summer months of June through September 2026.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Thompson. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy?
Yes.
Counselor Ashline?
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack?
Yes.
Counselor Meyer?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Thompson?
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 113.
Accept donation of $600 from Vaulty Graphics to support the 2026 Cruise Line Concert Series.
Counselor Loudsack, Counselor Meyer. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy?
Yes.
Counselor Ashline?
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack?
Yes.
Counselor Meyer?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Thompson?
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 114.
Authorize mayor to execute change order number 8 in the amount of $1,686.01 with CNS Companies for work associated with the West First Street Safety Improvements Project, decreasing the total project cost.
Counselor Thompson, or Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Ashline. Sorry about that. Not that you look alike. Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy?
Yes.
Counselor Ashline?
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack?
Yes.
Counselor Meyer?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Thompson?
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 115.
Approve bond resolution $6 million to pay the cost of the lead water pipe replacement program.
Counselor Thompson, Counselor Loudsack. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy?
Yes.
Counselor Ashline?
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack?
Yes.
Counselor Meyer?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Thompson?
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 116.
Approve reappointment of Matthew Brancato to the Board of Assessment Review for a 5-year term.
Counselor Kennedy, Counselor Thompson. Any comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy?
Yes.
Counselor Ashline?
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack?
Yes.
Counselor Meyer?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Thompson?
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 117.
Approve reappointment of Mark Brunkschweiger to the Board of Assessment Review for a 5-year term.
Counselor Thompson, Counselor Plunkett. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy?
Yes.
Counselor Ashline?
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack?
Yes.
Counselor Meyer?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Thompson?
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 118.
Authorize City Chamberlain to complete 2 transfers of funds in the total amount of $4,000 for miscellaneous expenses.
Counselor Ashline, Counselor Meyer. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy?
Yes.
Counselor Ashline?
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack?
Yes.
Counselor Meyer?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Thompson?
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 119.
Waive rules of common council to present resolutions number 120 through 125 from the floor without committee consideration.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Loudsack.
Could you speak to this as far as,
Yeah. Each of those resolutions has to do with the Ellen Street tank. It's simply an administrative issue. They were originally listed as a Type 1, and it's supposed to be Type 2 seeker, and to make sure that we can get the bonding and the money under the grant, we had to make sure that it was done correctly as far as in the resolution. So basically, it's rescind and replace, and just administrative. It really has no other effect other than making sure that the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted to make sure that we can successfully receive the $5 million grant. This, as a counselor in the 7th Ward for 8 years, I know that that tank's been leaking for years. And I think you all know that the project is to take down the tank and repipe it and tie it into the Gardner Street tank. So that's all this is rescind and replace to make sure that the wording is correct so we can get the $5 million.
thank you.
Okay? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy?
No.
Counselor Ashline?
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack?
Yes.
Counselor Meyer?
No.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Thompson?
Yes.
Resolution passes 4-1.
Call Resolution 120.
Motion to rescind resolution number 206 dated 7/11/2022.
Counselor Ashline, Counselor Plunkett. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
No.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 5-1-1.
Call Resolution 121.
Motion to rescind resolution number 261 dated 8/22/2022.
Counselor Ashline, Counselor Plunkett. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
No.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 5-1-1.
Call Resolution 123.
122.
No, 122.
Motion to rescind resolution number 254 dated 8/25/2025.
Counselor Ashline, Counselor Plunkett. Any comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
No.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 5-1-1.
Now call Resolution 123.
Designate interconnection of the Ellen Street HSZ and Gardner Hill HSZ as a Type 2 action in accordance with the New York State Codes, Rules, and Regulations.
And motion. Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Ashline. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Abstain.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 5-1-1.
Call Resolution 124.
Approve bond resolution $11,170,000 to pay the cost of construction of improvements to the water distribution system in and for the city of Oswego.
And this is, again, for the cost of the Ellen Street tank project. $5 million of it is a grant, so we will be bonding for that. And as I said to the councilors earlier today in an email, that does the borrowing of that money and the bonding of that money does not affect our constitutional debt limit because it's an exempt issue. So can I have a motion? Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Ashline. Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Abstain.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 5-1-1.
Please call Resolution 125.
Authorize mayor to enter into employment agreement with Elizabeth Tressler for the city engineer position.
This is also an add-on, as you saw, and the reason why it's time sensitive, and I did provide information to the councilors in regards to this. As everybody knows, probably in the room, that our previous city engineer resigned back in January. We haven't had a permanent engineer since then. We were lucky enough to get a retired engineer to fill in for us, but that's a short-term fix, and we really need a permanent city engineer who can help us with infrastructure projects. I think all of you councilors after 4 months realize the fact that we have a lot of projects that we need to get done. Sewer, water, wastewater, freshwater, roads, bridges, it never ends. So having a permanent engineer in place sooner than later is critical. So I'm sorry that I couldn't give you more time, but it's all you're doing is authorizing the salary at this point, and you all received the amount of salary, and the salary was the exact same salary that we budgeted, the last council budgeted for the 2026 budget for the city engineer. So this person will be receiving the same amount of money. Are there any comments from the councilors? Yes, Councilor Meyer.
The only comment I have is usually when you start a job, you're not starting at the same salary that the previous occupant had. So that's my issue with it. I feel that the salary should be cut because when we do contracts, the salary is only going to go up. So I feel that a lower salary to build up to present salary is more fitting.
Well, can I answer that one?
Sure.
Have you ever hired an engineer?
Nope.
Okay. We tried. I've got some experience in this department. We tried last year when Jeff Hinderleiter was here, and we tried to hire an assistant engineer for him. And we realized quickly that the engineers that are graduating from college today are making significantly more than we can offer. And it's a very competitive market. Any engineer that works in a private firm can make a heck of a lot more than here. And after that experience, we realized that we needed to be competitive. The salary was fixed by the Common Council last year for this position. And I understand your position on this. However, in consult with our current interim engineer, who was a great resource in this search, both he, myself, and the personnel director looked into this, and with his experience, which is, I think, 30-something years of experience and the knowledge that he has, he said that the salary was comparable to what we should be offering. It wasn't too high, it wasn't too low for a first-time person. The woman has 20 years of experience, and it's important for us to move forward. And this person, I sent you the information on the resume. This person checks all the boxes, including one that's very, very important that people may not know, that according to the city charter, a city engineer has to live in the city of Oswego. So given all those factors, the timing of it, the need, and all the infrastructure needs, what we're getting, what we're paying is a bargain, in my opinion, after going through this last year for somebody and learning about it, and also dealing with it and talking to our current interim city engineers. So that's my rebuttal to your comment.
And that's fine.
Yeah, we're entitled to our opinions. Councilor Thompson.
I do have to agree with Councilor Meyer. I do think it's sort of on the high end. I would love to see the market data that was used to set that salary. That has not been provided to us, probably because we just got this at 3 p.m. today. I think we should give it more time to actually analyze the data, make sure that we're setting the right number. Maybe that number should be higher, maybe it should be lower, but we don't have the data in front of us to make an educated decision on this. I also have some concerns that I see this person has a private business and is also working part-time elsewhere. I have questions related to that I have not had a chance to get answered. So
I'd be happy to answer those. Because again, we interviewed this person, the three of us, and I have the answers if you want them. I just as soon get this resolved tonight, and I'm happy to have this conversation right now.
Well, I still haven't seen the market data, so I don't think you're going to satisfy that part tonight. But I'd like to know, is there like a non-compete clause being in this offer where they can't operate their own business on the side as well as work for another company part-time?
Well, again, during the negotiations on this, we discussed the fact that this person has her own engineering company. She has several outstanding jobs that she's working on, and that she will be finishing up in the next couple weeks. And she will be devoting 100% of her time to the City of Oswego city engineer job.
Okay, so that means she won't be doing the part-time job that she was working?
Let's put it this way. There are plenty of people who have jobs in any amount of sectors that may have a part-time job doing grass cutting, painting, contracting. This is a free country, and it's not in the contract that she cannot have a job after 5 o'clock doing some type of engineering work. But I think this job is all-encompassing, and if I know anything after discussing this with our previous engineer, the job entails a lot of time and effort that a person who has this job would probably not have a lot of time to go out and seek other positions. I can't emphasize more strongly that it's important, imperative to get this moving forward, and I'm not sure that delaying it because you're looking for empirical data on the salary structure of engineers in the central New York area is really that critical to this position. It's more important to get this job taken care of. John Trimble, who is the interim, is leaving soon. And you people don't deal with this on a day-to-day basis. I do, the codes department, DPW does on a day-to-day basis. And without a city engineer, this city will not shut down, but it will hinder our progress. And I'm sorry, I just don't see why you would want to slow this process down, especially given the fact that in today's industry, do you know there's studies been done that women are paid about 97 cents to the dollar to men? And I think it's abominable, it's terrible that somebody would say that the woman that is going to take this job is not worth as much as the man who had the job before. So I know you're not insinuating that, but I think it's terrible to make that inference that she's not worth the price that the previous engineer earned. And that's my comment on that. Anybody else have any comments? Councilor Meyer.
I think that discussions like this, when something comes in this late, I think it's beneficial for everyone. Now, we're on camera, people are watching at home, and they can see discussion, and I asked a question, you answered it. Shane asked a question, you answered it. However, the people at home didn't know the answers to these questions unless we asked them. So I think discussion on topics like this is beneficial for everybody. That's just my comment.
As I said, it's a simple request, just to authorize the salary that the previous person had. I don't really think it needs to have that much discussion. Either you think she's worth it or you don't. And I really don't think it's necessary to have any more conversations on it. I am the first person that wants to make sure that we're transparent to the public and to the viewers who are watching here. But again, it's a simple request. Pay this woman the same amount that the previous male had. And if you can't see that as a simple request, then I don't know what else I can say about that. Councilor Lautensack?
I was just curious, do we hire everyone in at the previous leaving party's salary?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Do we hire everyone in that is replacing a previous person at their previous salary?
The city engineer position?
No, any position.
Any position?
In the city.
For employment contracts, yes.
Okay. I was just curious, I didn't know. So.
Well, I've been in this position for 2 years, and yes, that's been the case for the last 2 years and 4 months.
Okay.
Any other comments? Okay, can I have a motion? Councilor Plunkett, Councilor Ashline, please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-0-1.
Thank you. That was the last item on the agenda. Is there any unfinished business from the council? Seeing none, can I have a motion to adjourn? Councilor Ashline, Councilor Plunkett. Please call the roll.
Counselor Kennedy.
Yes.
Counselor Ashline.
Yes.
Counselor Lautensack.
Yes.
Counselor Meyer.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Thompson.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-0-1.
Still gotta bang the gavel, right?